guys, hope you're having a wonderful day. In this video we're going to be drawing Fletchinder. You know, it's actually one of my favorite I think it is actually my favorite bird Pokemon. He just looks so feisty, right? Like he looks really he looks like he can beat anyone up, and he looks like he has the right attitude for it. Alright, so he's a Pokemon card, right? He's this Pokemon card that, you can see right here. So we're going to draw that, and I'm going to do my best to show you exactly how to do that as best as I can. You guys ready? Yeah? Alright, fantastic. Let's start this up. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna draw this this eye thing, right? But it's not just the eye. It's like an eye pattern, if you will. So like this is like the pattern that's outside his actual eye, and it looks just like this. So that's a good job. Now we're gonna draw the actual eye, which is, I don't know what you want to call it. It's just a curve, right? It's just like it's like half. It's not even a half circle. It's just like, you know what? This is the eye. Okay, this is the eye, and then we're gonna draw this little white circle thing that always goes in like the Pokemon's eyes for, like, the little reflection-y look, right? The little circle, and then what you can do, and that's the white part of the eye, and then what you can do is we're gonna draw this part of the beak. So it's like we're gonna do a line right here, and this line stops right here because I want this here. It's for the beak, but we're going to leave it for a little bit. We're going to go up. We're going to go up. I couldn't say up for a second. And we're going to stop right around here. And now this part over here is like the little tail thing that he has on his head. It's just kind of cool. I like that. I like his I like what he has on his head. He's got like a little hairstyle. And then we're going to bring it back down. And that's going to be like where, I guess the little hairstyle ends. Now what you're going to do is you're going to make this neck part in the back, right? This is how he's like tilting his head. His head is like, he's got a pretty, I guess, aggressive tilt, if you will. Like he's facing you, right? So that's where his neck ends. And now we can actually work on the beak. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this part of the beak. It's the top part, right? And it's going to end right there. And we're going to do the bottom part. I'm just going to start from over here, and it's going to go... It's going to have like a little, what you call it? It's going to have like a little bent in the bottom, a bend, because that's kind of like how like the beak is, I guess, or that's kind of how I imagined it. And you're going to bring it back over here, and that's going to be where they meet, right? That's going to be where it meets. But now, guys, we're going to have to make this look a little 3D, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to do a line from over here. It's going to go all the way a little teeny tiny bit to the middle. Then you're going to have it meet all the way to the other side, where the bottom part is. And that's it with that. Now that looks a little more 3D, right, guys? Yeah. Okay. So now just draw the tongue inside, because birds have tongues, apparently. And boom! We got the mouth done. Okay. So now what I want to do is we're going to bring his neck a little bit down, right? This is a little neck part. And then you're going to bring his body. Now this is like his body where he's like, yeah, well, I'm stronger than you. And he's kind of like, actually, he's kind of mad. I think he's kind of mad. So he's like he kind of took his berries or something. Leave that right there. Leave that line right there. And what you can do is draw these little tufts that he has in where his legs go. I don't know what it is. Okay, so follow what's happening here. I don't know what it is with his legs. Because his legs is like, it's either he can extend them or he can like bring them back, right? It's kind of weird, but cool. So yeah, it's just like these little spikies. And then what we're gonna do is actually draw the actual foot, and it's just two claws, right? It's two claws that go towards, I guess, like, two claws on top and then like one in the bottom. Do birds actually have this kind of like foot though? I'm actually wondering that. Like, I always thought it was like 3 or 4 or 5. I don't know. All right, so dude, chickens might have 3. Who cares? Okay, so yeah, you're good right there. Now what you can do is draw the other one, and this one's gonna be a little tricky, guys, because I'm gonna like leave a little bit of a open gap somewhere. So hold on. You could just draw the 2 on top once more. That's good. Now what we're going to do is we're gonna bring the bottom part and let that go all the way there, and end right here, but stop it right here, okay? Leave that open right there, and just bring this top part down. And that's gonna be because we're gonna actually like we're gonna bring the wing a little bit past it, so we're gonna leave it right there. Now, guys, we're gonna actually do the wing. So draw this shoulder part that he has, and it's gonna be like a little curve right there. We're gonna leave a little tiny little space right there, and we're gonna bring the wing in this little swerving motion, I guess you would say. You know, like I have no idea what kind of shape. I guess it's like a weird S. I don't know. And then we're going to bring it back a little bit like this, because that's going to be one of his feathers. Alright, good job, guys. I think we're like halfway done. Alright, so we're going to go back into his body, and we're going to go back to his, like, you know, where his legs are and stuff like that, because we have actually unfinished business over here. We are going to draw the pattern that is on his head / stomach, I guess you would say. So start by like doing this U-shaped thing kind of thing. It looks like teeth, right? And it's going to cut off right there. And now what we can do is bring a line that goes all the way down towards here, and then that's the pattern of the body. Nice job. Alright, so now we're going to draw the tufts, or the little spikies that go on top of his other foot. And they just, yeah, I mean, they're just little spikes. There's like, he has like 4, right? But like in a 3D version of him, he might have like, you know, 6 or 7 or whatever. Like, it just depends, right? So we're just going to leave it like that. And it should look just like that. Good job. Now over here, what I want to do is I want to like draw the rest of his stomach body, whatever you want to call it. And it's going to go past his little legs over here. So keep that in mind. And it looks just like that. Wow, good job, guys. Alright, so now draw this other spiky spike. It's the one that was hiding behind the foot, but we couldn't draw it earlier because, you know, the foot was being drawn. Okay, so now let's draw the rest of his wing. So the right wing, right? And, I mean, the best way to explain this, right, would be that it's just more feathers. And you kind of have to just, like, follow, like, the shape, I guess you would say. Like, I mean, you could totally, like, pause it if you guys, like, need a little bit more time. That's perfectly fine. I think that would be the greatest thing, actually. Yeah, and there we go. Alright, so I guess left wing. Alright, left wing, we can do the left wing. And we're going to bring that guy. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring this line, right? This line, and it's going to go all the way out, all the way over here. Then we could just bring back the feather, like we've been doing, and it stops right there. Awesome. Now, this part is just pretty much, I would say, just drawing the rest of the wing, right? So, unlike the other wing, which is like coming towards us, right? This one's actually like away from us. So you can actually see a little bit more feathers. And yeah, it would just look great just like that. Okay, so now we could do the tail. The tail starts from over here and bringing that line down all the way over here. And now he's going to have like a little, like he's got like 4 spikes to his tail, right? He's got like 2 feathers on top and 2 on the bottom kind of thing. So bring this feather back and then bring it down all the way over here. And just have it come back right over here. Good job. So now we're going to mimic that, and we're going to do like, I guess we're going to do like, we're going to double that, right? We're going to do that to the other side. So just draw another feather that's like just as large and have it come back from till over here. And then just draw another baby little feather. A little baby little feather, right? And have it come back to there. Good job, guys. Guys, you're doing so good. I can't even see you, but I promise you. It's coming out good, alright? Now what we can do is draw the patterns on his wing. He's got like these little black patterns, right? That add to like the niceness of his color. He's such a cool bird. They're just little spikes, right? It's like the back of the wing has like little spikes, but the other wing is gonna be, since we're seeing it like from like the inside, this actual black pattern is kind of like a shoulder for him. So like it's just like an arm, I guess you would say, and it like ends right there. Explanations are terrible. Alright, so now what we can do is draw like these little white patterns in his tail, And it's just like arrow lines, I guess you would say. But because the wing is covering it, you're only going to see like like some part of it, we'll say. So you could do it just like that, and then bring it back just like that. And then he's going to have another one, right? Another one. And it ends right there. Okay. So now, going back to the parts that I forgot. So, right over here, there is actually another feather that I want to put, right? It's a very tiny little feather, but it matters, guys. It matters, I promise. Just put a little feather right there, and there you go. Now, something so important that I forgot, right? Is he has a little like lion like on his head, where his eye like on top of his little eye, right? And that's like him being mad, right? But he needs that because, you know, he wouldn't look as awesome and I guess fierce if he didn't have that. He has that. So just draw that, and there we go, guys. That is Fletchinder, but not just any Fletchinder, of course. That is the Pokemon card of Fletchinder, and he kind of looks like that. So, I don't know. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you guys were able to do something with this, and that this made you smile some way, shape, or form. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. And of course, you know, the colors and all and whatnot. Those are the colors if you guys want to color it and stuff like that. I do appreciate you guys so much for watching the video, and hopefully, really, hopefully it helped. Let me know what it did for you guys, and I will see you guys on the next one. On the next one, Pokemon cards are awesome. Bye, guys. See you later.